Hi, this is Tom Hatfield from Razor Sharp Sports. Make sure you check me out each and every day at freeplays.com for another complimentary winner. Now, before we get to today's complimentary selection, let's take a look at a couple more NFL previews. Today, we're going to take a look at the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears, two teams I believe can really contend for their division or at least a wild card spot this year. Started things off with the Pittsburgh Steelers, a team that had a very disappointing 8-8 record. That's not good enough for most Steeler Nation fans. Pittsburgh struggle on the offensive side of the ball, and they need Big Ben to step things up this year to get it done. First thing they have to do, replace wide receiver Mike Wallace. That means that Brown and Sanders have to step their game up, and of course, Big Ben will also look to find his favorite target, the big man Heath Miller at tight end. Now, their ground game really struggled last year. They were 26th overall in rushing. They brought in Le'Veon Bell in the second round, the running back out of Michigan State, to hopefully fix that problem. On the defensive side of the ball, not too many holes. Matter of fact, this is the number one defense in all of football last year. They were 1 versus the pass, 2 versus the run, and besides that, they bring in linebacker Jarvis Jones, their number 1 pick, 17th overall out of Georgia, to continue that great tradition of linebackers with Pittsburgh. Now, I think that Pittsburgh will improve on the offensive side of the ball. I think they're truly going to be a contender for a wild card, even possibly win the division as they fight up against the Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens. Now, let's go to the Chicago Bears, a team that finished 10-6 last year, and I believe can definitely keep things going right there at the same spot, possibly contend for a division, definitely a wild card threat. The one thing they'll also have to improve on is their passing offense. They were 29th in the league. When you have a guy like Jay Cutler throwing the ball, that has to be much better. Last year, they brought in Brandon Marshall out of Denver, and he was definitely a huge target for Cutler. Matter of fact, Cutler, half of his passing yards went directly to Marshall. He's got to find that number 2 guy to step up, a guy like Alshon Jeffrey, who struggled through injuries all last year, if this team is going to improve on the offensive side of the ball. Also, what will help, they need an improved line up front. They brought in Kyle Long, the first-round draft pick out of Oregon, the offensive guard, to really hopefully help this offensive line. They also brought in linebacker Jonathan Bostic, inside linebacker out of Florida, in the second round. Him, along with DJ Williams, who they acquired in a trade from Denver, will try to replace the veteran Brian Urlacher in the middle of that defense. A defense that was very solid again last year, ranked both 8th in pass and rush defense. I believe that Chicago could definitely contend again for this division, if not a wild card spot. Now, how about a free pick here for this Sunday's baseball? Matter of fact, it's more than just one pick. It's a whole lot of picks for you. I know we've talked in the past about these Sundays and how a lot of the starters like to rest on these Sundays. Well, this is a special Sunday. The Sunday before the All-Star break, you see a lot of those players not play wholeheartedly or go get their rest right off the bat, start that vacation a day early. Matter of fact, if you take a look at the last 3 years, the Sunday prior to the All-Star game, the unders have gone 26, 13, and 6 at 67% under, and even better in the last 2 years where they're 19, 8, and 3. That's 70% going under the total. Now, if you're going to play 100 units on each one of these plays over the last 3 years, you'd be up 1,170 units if you just play every game under on this Sunday. So, my free pick to you is 16 free picks. Play every game of Major League Baseball under the total this Sunday. Now, if you like this pick, please click the like button below this video or feel free to leave a comment, and make sure you check back for more free videos here on Free Plays TV. Our next update for NFL previews, Cincinnati and Minnesota. Good luck and thanks.